What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hustle, and yes, it's the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell so whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you'll be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on, and hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. I'm talking this one right here, King Hustle. King Hustle X1M, no rags, just riches. King Hustle Crazy Reactions, the Hustle Family, turn motivation into means, dog poundings out of pups, goosebumps horror stories, sleeping with the rain, Milwaukee made King Hustle 2.0, and King Hustle Live. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. Alright, got a lot of fake King Hustle pages out there, so please get a FaceTime verification call or a video. Make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you paid for, all right? And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only, not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. What it do, my real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, my real Hustle Nation Empire family members. And we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce. I'm back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you're tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero. Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad, get your pen, and let's get ready to win. Because I'm telling you, this information right here gonna help you get the bag. And there's a lot of people out there that's trying to figure out how to get their new businesses started, how to get 80 payday scores, how to get their personal credit together, how to really just turn their life around, how to get their credit profile together and turn themselves into a self-made millionaire. And that's what I'm here to do, help you make that happen. All right, so today's video, we're gonna talk about Truist Bank. Yes, they giving out that bag. We all know Truist Bank is giving out that bag from $50,000 to $100,000 to new small startup businesses. All right, so if you're a new small startup business and you need funds for your business, this video will help you get funding for your business. All right, so in this video, I'm going to break down the logistics and the science on how it all plays out to get approved for loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because there's a lot of people out there that does not understand how is all these people getting all these business credit cards, how is all these people doing all this with their credit. They just don't understand. So in today's video, I'm gonna break it all down to you. All right, so let's get into this gems that's gonna help you win. So first thing first, when it comes to any type of loans, credit cards, or lines of credit, you guys gotta understand this. They do not care about your credit score. Banks, lenders, and groups, whoever you're going to apply for this credit card, this loan, or whatever, they're not looking at your credit score. They're looking at your credit profile. They want to see how much debt do you have. How long have you been managing this debt? Are you making good payments on this debt as you should? That's what they care about. So it's a lot of people that say 7, 8 years ago, maybe 10 years ago, got a car, financed the car, paid it off. Now they got a decent little credit score, 700, right? They debt probably 6,000, 7,000, real small, real light, nothing too major. A lot of people feel that just because you have a good credit score, that's what you need to be able to get approved for any and everything in this world, which is 100% false. They don't care about that credit score. That's why they have bad credit loans that allows you to get major funding, major lending for whatever that you need with bad credit, because they don't care about that score. They care about the debt, payment history, and the age, and how much money are you making at the time that you are applying for this loan and the amount that you're applying for. So for all my people out there that were under the impression that having zero debt or having the least debt is possible on your credit report, so y'all have credit gurus or credit repair companies cleaning y'all credit, disputing all these accounts, getting them disputed off of your credit profile and getting your debt low, you shouldn't have did that, because now you got to rebuild your credit profile. Now, a lot of people don't know about debt. They don't understand why you need debt, but they ask for trade lines. Everybody always asking me, do you got a trade line, primary trade line, auto trade line this, trade line that? But turn around and say, I don't want debt. Well, do you not know that trade lines, when you buy trade lines, it's for debt. It's to add more debt to your credit report. And that's why the rich get rich and why the poor stay poor, because the rich understand that the more debt that they have, the more money that they get lent. The more money they're showing on their credit profile, business or personal, they'll be able to get more money, because you're showing on paper that you can manage a lot of money. So they're going to give you a lot of money because you're showing them that you can manage it, just like in the streets. If you know somebody that's bad with money, if you know somebody that's always borrowing money but never pays it back, if you know somebody that don't got a job but's going to ask to borrow some money, you're not going to want to lend them money, because you know just off their track record and on paper, they're not good with money. It don't matter if it's $5, $10, $20, $100. You know they didn't ask so many people for some money, they ain't gave it to them. People always saying, man, that person owe me money and they ain't never pay me back. You're not gonna give that personal money. And that's what your credit profile is showing. Are you good with money? And that's why a lot of people get denied, because they're not showing that they can manage money. So you need the debt on your credit profile. You need to show that you can manage the debt. You need good payment history, and you also need to make enough money to get approved for certain limits, credit cards, lines of credit. That's how the ball rolls. That's how the game goes. So it's just not a credit score. You got to show and prove that you can manage money. So getting trade lines. Now, you're supposed to have at least 5 primary trade lines. We all know those 5 primary trade lines: line of credit, revolving, installment, mortgage, and auto. Average American finances a car. The average American buys a home and they have mortgage payments. The average American has a job, so they have certain documentations. They have these things. And it's a lot of people that don't. It's a lot of people that don't got bank accounts. There's a lot of people that don't got jobs. And if you have a job, you get bank statements because you're going to have a bank account because you get direct deposited. You're going to get W-2 forms because you got a job and they sending you information to the IRS. You're going to have all these things that you need to get a traditional loan. Is your phone ringing? That's somebody else's phone? It's pretty loud. That's pretty loud. So you're going to have all the documentation that you need to get a traditional loan. And most bank sites only offer traditional loans on their site. They're only giving you the information for a traditional personal loan or traditional line of credit. They're not going to put all the loan programs out there. These are things that they offer you when you go into the branch or you call and you tell them that you're applying for some type of loan. So bad credit loans, $50,000 loan, all this stuff won't be offered online to most banks. You have to call and go into the branch, because people who call or go into the branch are more than likely serious than somebody just trying to apply online. And it's a lot of fraud things going on, so they more than likely they don't put a lot of things online. So you got to add debt. So there's a lot of different websites that you can go to get trade lines. Trade lines help you show and prove on paper to the credit bureaus, to these banks, lenders, or groups that you can manage money. So creditstrong.com has a $10,000 trade line that you can buy. Credit Magnum has a $30,000 trade line that you can buy. So that's $40,000 in trade lines right there already. And we all know, when you got debt on your credit report, the debt that you have, it might be bad, it might be good. This all depends on your situation. But once you start adding trade lines, you got 3 FICOs, TransUnion, Equifax, and Experian, 3 different credit scores. All of them report separate debts, but it's all calculated into one number, which is your overall debt. So once you start buying trade lines and add them to your credit report, it's going to change that bad debt to good debt, because it's all calculated to one number. So now you're building your payment history. It's going to transform. It's going to start improving. So that's why you add trade lines to your credit report, to start improving your credit profile. So creditstrong.com, Magnum Credit, $40,000. We all know about the self, the ABLs, the kickoffs. Then we all know about the credit unions that offer credit builder loans from $1,000, $500. It doesn't matter. Get as many trade lines as you can to add to your credit report to show that you can manage money. And then we all know about the trade lines with Gambler, unique primary trade lines that offer all 5 primary trade lines. And they also offer packages where you can buy them separately. So, because we all know trade lines is not free, and depending on the amount that you're trying to get and which ones that you're trying to get, they're not going to be cheap. And a lot of people think that everything in life is free. Like, you got some cheap $60 trade line. No. But you also can create your own trade lines, primary trade lines, by becoming an authorized users. And that's what a lot of people do. They get credit cards and they start adding people as authorized users. They pay them, they add them, and they start building their credit. So it's a lot of different ways to start building credit. And we all know you do not have to have a 700, 800 credit score to start getting major funding for your business, utilizing your personal credit as a personal guarantor. So those sites right there will help you start building your personal credit, give you the trade lines that you need in the debt. As long as you're making payments on them each month, you will build your payment history. So now we all know, if you go to unique primary trade lines, you get you a trade line package that has, let's say, $300,000 in debt that you need. So now you got that $300,000 plus the $40,000 that you just got from creditstrong.com and Magnum Credit, plus let's say you already got $40,000 in debt being reported on your credit report. That's almost $400,000 in debt being reported on your credit report that's showing good payment history. Vice versa, somebody that's showing $6,000 in debt being reported on their credit report in debt. Who are we gonna lend money to? Somebody that can manage $400,000 or somebody that's managing $6,000? That person is managing $400,000 and make enough money. That person who manages $6,000 don't make enough money. Yeah, that's how they looking at it. So y'all gotta understand that. So getting all those things together will have you in the right position to start getting major funding. Now, when it comes to your business, you need to make sure that your business is structured the right way, because a lot of people do not have their businesses structured the right way, and a lot of people businesses are delinquent. After every year, you have to file your annual report, and if you don't, your business will become delinquent. So you got to file that. So getting your LLC, your EIN number. Once you do that, you want to get a business bank account. Now, you want to get a business bank account with Truist Bank, because when you get a business bank account with them, you're going to build a relationship. And building a relationship with that bank helps you get bad credit loans. Anytime you get a relationship with a bank, get a bank account, start making funds, they start sending you perks, credit card offers, and things like that, you're building a relationship. And that helps you when it comes to getting loans, credit cards, and lines of credit, because they will assist you and help you if you got bad credit, point blank period, or don't got the things that you need. So go open up a business bank account with Truist Bank, start making regular deposits. Go open up a Dun & Bradstreet so you can start tracking your business credit, because we all know you got to build that Paydex and Paynet score. You got to get that Paydex score up to 80 or better, and you need to get your Paydex score high. So with that being said, you're going to go back to creditstrong.com, and you're going to get the Credit Strong Business Credit Builder. Now you're building your Paynet score. Now the Credit Strong Business Credit Builder account builds every business trade line except for your Paydex score. So every other business credit credit score that you have, it will build all of them but your Paydex score. Now what will build your Paydex score are net 30s, and these are accounts or supplies that you can buy and pay them off within 30 days. And the faster that you pay off the supplies, the more it'll look better on your business credit report. So you want to start getting net 30s. And there's a lot of places where you get net 30s accounts. So you get $2,000 in supplies and pay it off on a Monday, pay it off by Friday. You do that every week. You're going to have an 80 Paydex score fast. So that's a little trick to start building your business credit. Now, also make sure that you have a business address, virtual address, not your home. You want to make sure you got a business number. You want to make sure you got a business email, not a Yahoo or Google, a real business number. You want to make sure that your business is registered in the public record. So when they go to search your business, it'll pop up and you'll be a real business. So make sure you guys are doing that, because a lot of people aren't, and it's hindering them from getting major loans, credit cards, and lines of credit. And you can also make you a little site for your business, because sometimes banks check that also to see that you are a real legitimate running business. All right, so make sure you got those. So when it comes to Truist Bank, they're giving out from $50,000 to $100,000 in bad credit. New small startup business bad credit loans. Long as you got the debt on your credit report, long as you got the debt on your personal credit, want to leverage your personal credit towards your business credit, long as you build your business credit, get those net 30s and get those business trade lines, you will be in a position to get this loan from Truist Bank. It's not just you got bad credit, you got an LLC, they're gonna give you $50,000 to $100,000. No, you got to have this information, have these documentations, have this account, have those accounts in order, because when they go to check and they see that you got it, you'll be good to go. All right, so make sure you guys are tapping in with Truist Bank. Get y'all business together, getting y'all business off the ground, being able to invest and be more blessed and start getting the bag and start making it happen. All right, so shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, and subscribers out there, because without y'all there be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going, y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce, and y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke, because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime 1-on-1 limited gems is $1,000, but for limited time only, I'm doing it for $600. Yes, $600. Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the $600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot, let me know your payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshot, no reply, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all tapping in and getting these YouTube Faces Automation channels created. Wait, let's rewind that. Wrong channel. Also, make sure you're tapping into the crypto tour, in-person limited gems, $6,500, $500 positive rest of the money we meet in person. You ready to get these gems in person? You ready to win? You ready to boost your credit? You ready to get your life together? Start making fast cash the right way? Learn how to do this crypto stuff, all that. Tap in, let's win. All right, meet me in Texas or wherever that I'm at. $6,500, $500 positive rest of money we meet in person. Also, make sure y'all getting y'all New Age Credit Repair Mentorship. I will be cleaning and building your personal credit and your business credit with you and helping you and assisting you in making it happen. It starts at $2,500. Trade lines are not included. Trade lines are not free. So come get y'all credit lessons, your credit mentorship, get y'all life together, start getting major loans, credit cards, lines of credit. Also, still make sure you go tap into my Telegram, the Millionaire Network. Still look for people for the production company. Still look for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, streamers, and content creators. We're gonna do a lot of skits, blogs, movies, music videos, traveling, networking, and having fun. Make sure you go follow my clothing line, Boost Little Department on IG. Dropping new joggers, apparel, and kids apparel real soon. Make sure you go follow my reaction channel, King Hustle Crazy Reactions. We turning up, we going crazy, we having fun over there. You don't want to miss none of that content. Make sure you go follow my music channel, King Hustle X1M. Just dropped a new mixtape, Hustle and Flow, and a new single, Miss Coleman. Go like, share, comment, subscribe, run the views, comments, and the likes up. Make sure you go follow me on my Twitch. You don't want to miss no freebies, no giveaways, no crazy reaction videos, none of that. So make sure you go tap in over there. No crazy content. Also, make sure you follow my Rain channel, Sleeping with the Rain. Make sure you follow my horror story channel, Goosebumps Horror Stories. Make sure you follow my live channel, King Hustle Live. Make sure you follow me on IG, King Hustle X1M. And make sure y'all stay tapped in. Make sure y'all tune in, get y'all lessons, and let's all win together. All right, so with that being said, it's your boy, King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson or video. Peace.